Greetings and welcome to another edition of Seamless Style, powered by Politics and Polaroids. I'm your host, Mr. Parker. Greetings, and salutations. We are in Ski Simber, and for those who are really anal, Ski Simbear. Either way you look at it, we are headed into winter. Fall is coming to an end. All of our beautiful colored leaves have already fallen off the trees for the most part and are crunching under our feet on the ground as we experience cold temperatures. So, this time of year, we are craving hot cocoa, hot apple cider, if that's a taste that you like, hot tea, hot coffee. What is the perfect backdrop for a warm cup of coffee or a warm cup of cocoa, a slice of warm sweet potato pie, and wonderful vibes? I would say this. Now, I would venture to say that the majority of you gentlemen prefer to experience this type of environment with your significant other, right? Your beautiful girlfriend, your beautiful fiance, your wonderful wife. I mean, if you watching and you prefer to hang out with the fellas doing something like this, then
I'm not a homosexual. Sure, you're not a homosexual.
I mean, salute to you. Not my thing, but hey, do you. Me personally, me and my significant other, we crave moments like this. Now, the thing is, when it comes to settings such as this, it's not necessarily about sexual moments, right? The romance that this type of environment brings out is an all day thing, right? Just sitting there reading a book, sitting there having a conversation, sitting there literally looking out the window and watching nature just be beautiful is a real thing. But how do you dress when you do that? Sure, flannel pajamas and a plaid or a tartan, of course, right? But sometimes you want to be dressed up a little, right? You want to have on some clothes and just experience this environment in a nice ensemble. So what we're going to do today is we're going to focus on different types of looks that are appropriate and fit this type of vibe. All right. 2 rigs plus the ensemble I'm wearing will give you a total of 3 looks. Now, I will tell you that every look that you'll see today features a Nordic snowflake style sweater. All right. Start with the look I'm wearing and start from the bottom. I broke out the Shanley loafers in a snuff suede. All right. Any type of Ralph Lauren loafer, right? Or matter of fact, any brand of dress or dress casual loafer that you own in a snuff suede is a go-to for not only this type of vibe, but this time of year. All right. Not only are they warm, but they look warm. All right. And that's a real thing. That's a real thing. All right. That's why we don't wear sneakers as much during this time of year as Ralph Lauren guys, because sneakers just don't always look warm and appropriate for this type of weather. All right. I paired the Shanley tassel loafers in a snuff suede with a pair of cable knit socks. All right, these particular cable knit socks are in the Ralph Red. As you scroll up, I'm wearing a pair of wool flannel trousers by Rugby Ralph Lauren, tailored to my specifications. A wonderful flannel college gray with all over Rugby Ralph Lauren skull and bones. All right. As far as a shirt, I have on a spread collared sports shirt in a plaid hue with Rugby Royal, green, purple, college gray, and a little bit of navy infused into these beautiful plaid pattern here. All right. Over top of that, I have a Polo Ralph Lauren Nordic sweater. All right. It has wonderful snowflake patterns. It is a cream base with a bunch of gunmetal gray, a little bit of college gray, white, and beautiful patterns and hues of Ralph Red. All right. It also has polo written across the front and polo written across the back. As you can see, the shawl collar itself is a solid gunmetal gray, which is just beautiful for this time, not only for this time of year, but it pairs so well with the cream and the red in this sweater. All right. I went with a wool flannel herring bow tie to complement not only the sweater, the pants, but also to complement the wool herring tam baker's cap that I am wearing as well. All right. To complete the look, I went with a few simple bracelets and my wood barrel watch. And that is my ensemble. Perfect for the scene that I showed you, just chilling by the fireplace with the missus. All right. Now, fragrance of the episode, fragrance of the ensemble. Polo Deep Blue. Now, I went with Deep Blue because I wanted a strong fragrance, but I wanted to veer from the iconic fall fragrances that you would want to typically go with during this time of year. I just feel like Deep Blue actually smells more like winter to me. It actually gives me more of a winter vibe. All right. The notes within this fragrance are very strong. It's like a Deep Blue is like a turned up version of the original Polo Blue. All right. Which again, almost gives you an Arctic feel when you smell this wonderful fragrance. All right. Polo Deep Blue, available everywhere. Go get it. If you haven't tried it, it's available to try at department stores, at Ralph Lauren Full Retail, and Ralph Lauren Factory. It's in Ralph Lauren Factory stores, some of the bigger stores. Okay. Polo Deep Blue, amazing fragrance. Go grab it. Now, without any further ado, man, y'all ready, man? Me too. Let's get into this episode, man. Cozy, comfortable, romantic vibes. Let's go. Now, for our first rig, we are definitely in a coordinated vibe here, right? We're definitely doing a bunch of coordinating. But this particular look, even for the least stylish, least fashionable person on the planet, they're going to understand exactly what you got going on here. All right. This is perfect for Ski-Cember. All right. This is a perfect look for Ski-Cember. This represents the weekend log cabin, ski trip, mountain resort, snow-capped mountains, going somewhere like pretty much just to stay inside. This represents that to the full. All right, to the full. This features a wonderful cardigan that I purchased last year, and the matching accessories that, when done right, just chef's kiss this cardigan. All right, start at the bottom. We broke out a pair of Alpine boots. Now, I'm still in limbo because there are two other pair of Alpine boots that I want. Unfortunately, there was, last I checked, one pair online in the color I want on ralphlauren.com, and they did not have my size in stock. And then that same hue plus another hue that I want on eBay, and those folks are asking an arm and a leg. But I do understand that the Alpine boot is a modern as well as nostalgic look, and so it's highly sought after. So I get the reason that the price is a little pricey, but I'm gonna have to wait. I'm just not gonna do that right now. Anywho, I digest. We went with our cream Alpine boot. All right, cream Alpine boot, iconic laces in the red and black, almost a buffalo check. All right, wonderful hiking boot with brown leather accessories on the top as well as the heel and the sides here. Just a wonderful hiking boot. Now, our hosiery is matching our cardigan. All right, so a Nordic snowflake style pattern pair of socks in Chairman Navy, red, Ralph red, and deck wash white. Now, with these socks, I am going to stuff the bottom of my trousers into the socks. All right. So whether standing, sitting, kneeling, kicking the shit out somebody, you're going to see these socks. These socks are going to be prevalent in this ensemble. You're going to see them because I'm going to stuff the bottom of my pants into these socks. Speaking of pants, scroll up. I went with a pair of twill pants in cream, fifth coin pocket style. So they have a denim look, but they also have a subtle look of very small well corduroy as well. So the casualness of these twill pants is just perfect for this entire look, this entire ensemble. Scroll up. I went with a Rugby Ralph Lauren club collared sports shirt that has a white rounded club collar and has a Royal Stewart dress tartan base to it. What a wonderful sports shirt. And because of the Royal Stewart dress tartan, the hues in Royal Stewart dress tartan, it just complements the vibe of the cardigan, the socks, as well as the attached necktie. All right, a club necktie, wool with the Nordic snowflake pattern that is in the socks as well as in our featured piece. This fully buttoned mock neck cardigan. All right, almost a skeet shooting style cardigan. Has the front pockets fully buttons from top to bottom, as a ribbed mock neck style collar at the top. It is ribbed also at the waist as well as your cuffs. And as you can see, as like in the socks and the necktie, just beautiful, beautiful popping colors in this cardigan. All right, Nordic snowflake style, Chairman Navy, Ralph red, and deck wash white. This is a wonderful, wonderful, absolutely wonderful looking cardigan, and it's perfect for the vibes that we are wanting to achieve when we go on that 3-day weekend, when we go on that full week vacation to the Alps. Right, you can finish this look off. Now, me personally, there's a thin line between coordinating and ODing. Right, they did / do sell a matching beanie for this cardigan. For me, that's stepping into the realm of ODing. What I would probably go for with this look is a solid beanie, whether it's navy, red, or even a cream. I would go with a solid beanie to finish off this look. Maybe a nice pair of aviator sunglasses to protect your eyes if if you are outside, no matter how long you might be outside, but it also adds to the look, right? It also adds to the vibe. But again, we're wearing these clothes even for the purpose of just chilling in front of the fireplace with our significant other, right? This is a great look, a great vibe. Let's go on to rig number 2. Now for our final rig, we tone it down just a little with somewhat more muted hues throughout this ensemble. The reason for that is we're still sticking with the same theme and the same vibes, but in this case, we're maybe spending a little more time away from the cabin, away from the fireplace in the cabin, curled up on the couch with Bay, right? With little Shouty, right? With little butt cheeks, whatever we call her, right? We are veering away from just that because we might want to step out, go get a cup of coffee at the little shop down the street, right? Or maybe have dinner at a nice little quaint mom and pop's bed and breakfast style restaurant, right? And we want to just tone it down just a little bit, right? This is for you minimalists out there. This is for you guys who like to remain subtle, right? You're still a Ralph Lauren guy. You still love the brand, embrace the lifestyle, but you like to be a little more subtle sometimes, right? Which is me sometimes, right? Sometimes I'm rig 1, sometimes I'm rig 2, sometimes I'm in between with the current ensemble that I'm wearing, all right? Anywho, I digest. Start at the bottom. KISS, keep it simple. Stupid. A nice pair of loafers, all right? Your choice. This particular look, I went with Polo Blue Label buckle loafers, all right? Nice chocolate brown leather, simple, straight to the point, all right? My hosiery is coordinated hosiery that works wonders with our featured sweater here, all right? A Nordic Fair Isle patterned pair of socks in aviator navy and deck wash white with a red polo player, all right? Scroll up, I pulled out a pair of, no, not Rugby Ralph Lauren, Polo Blue Label, GTH pants with the all over skull and bones. These particular chinos are in a college gray with spring gray skull and bones all over. Scroll up, we have a simple yet effective and iconic OCBD in a solid white, all right? And over that is our featured piece, this wonderful, beautiful, very popular, very sought after roll neck sweater, Nordic Fair Isle patterned by Rugby Ralph Lauren. All right. This beautiful piece is an aviator navy with deck wash white infused. It has Nordic pattern. It has Fair Isle designs all over, front and back, with a beautiful blue roll neck design for the crew neck. All right. We are ribbed solid navy at the waist, ribbed solid navy at the cuffs. And on our left sleeve, we have Vermont Ski Club patch. Subtle, but lets everybody know the point and the theme of our ensemble. All right. We are part of the state of Vermont's ski club, and this patch just represents that to the fullest. All right. Red base patch, Vermont Ski Club written across the top with a beautiful mountain view and white snow-capped mountain view and green evergreen trees. All right. You can finish this look off with pretty much any style of cold weather headwear that you choose, which means you can go with a tam, driver's cap. You can go with a beanie. You can go with a dad caps if you want to. Just keep it subtle and simple. Solid navy, maybe heathered gray. Those two hues with this ensemble keeps everything simple and to the point, but is also very effective. Now, because it is cold outside, just like the first look, just like this look, any type of heavyweight overcoat will work. Now, me, I'm probably going to look with this particular look. I'm probably going to look at a either a duffel or a full length polo style coat, something to that effect. Now, I'll tell you what will work. I just don't own but one or two of them because it's just not my favorite type of coat. It's not my favorite type of outerwear. But any goose bubble coat will also work with this. Now, it also does not have to be a long sleeve coat. It could be a goose or bubble vest, right? A body warmer. But any of those types of outerwear pieces will work with this particular look, as well as the other looks you've seen today. But again, this look is very, very significant when it comes to just chilling inside, right? You paid this X amount of dollars for flights and accommodations, but the space that you rented is so wonderful that you don't even really want to leave the confines of your Airbnb. For what? It's beautiful right here. You have a wonderful crackling fire. You have beautiful scenery right here. You're warm. You've got your cup of coffee. You've got this sexy, curvaceous, warm body sitting right next to you, not talking your ear off about the bills or the problems or work related shit that you got going on back home. She's actually just chilling because you're him, and now she understands. This is how we do it when we go on vacation. We just enjoy each other's company and we do what we do. And that's another episode in the books. So what you guys think, man? Wonderful, cozy, comfortable, ski simber inspired looks that are perfect for that 3-day weekend, right? That 3-day weekend, getting cozy, comfortable, sharing a few laughs, having some sips of wine or bourbon, enjoying that morning coffee with the bae, with the missus, right? It ain't a bunch of this going on. It's just a bunch of hugged up, feeling good, enjoying life, being blessed, feeling alive, and just feeling like the man in your Ralph Lauren attire. Like, what more can you ask for? What more can you ask for, man? So, before we end this episode, I just want to speak briefly on Chanel making A$AP Rocky a spokesperson for their brand. I'm not a fan of A$AP Rocky's fashion and style at all. I'm not a fan. There are things that I have seen him wear that I'm like, okay, that's not bad. I don't like that with that. But that piece in itself, oh yeah. But overall, the way he puts things together, not for me. All right. And the reason being is because I was thinking just yesterday, fashion is like the antichrist to style, right? Style is everlasting, right? If you have, for example, you, me, us, if you have the Ralph Lauren style, 20 years from now, you still gonna be him. 30 years from now, you still gonna be him. When all of this is said and done, this shit is gonna be studied. It's gonna be studied. Like, how does this always work? Right? But when you're talking about fashion, you're talking about trends. You're talking about, a lot of people that are into fashion, their mindset is, how can we blow them away this season? What can we do to stand out this season? What can we do to make a statement this season? And it's just the wildest shit you ever seen, if you're asking me, right? That said, I do salute A$AP Rocky because, hey, listen, man, that's a milestone. That's an achievement. right? To get a major company like Chanel to want to sponsor and endorse you, that's a great thing, man. And I salute the hustle. I salute the hustle. I think what him and Rihanna are doing for beauty and fashion is a wonderful thing, and I am happy for them both. All right, I have no ill feelings for the man at all. I'm just not a fan of his fashion. I'm not a fan of his style. Anyway, our next episode will feature, well, I'll give you a hint. Virginia. That's it. That's your hint. Virginia. Our next episode, your hint, Virginia. All right. But until then, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and tell a friend, man. We here. Well, we not here. We're actually there, right? In the log cabin, cozied up, hand on the ass, hand rubbing the titty on occasion.
Oh, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Anyway, artists paint pictures, haters paint narratives. Y'all have a good one.